Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. As y'all can see, I'm about to partake in some indulgence. I got a craving for kolaches or piggies in a blanket, wherever you're from. You might call them something different. But I'm about to go in here and get a little snacky snack because I'm feeling kind of funny. I didn't have dinner last night. I wasn't hungry last night. I had a few grapes and a couple of bottles of water, but yeah, my diabetical self is feeling it, so I need to boost up my sugar real quick, and then I'm gonna head on over to Home Depot. I just actually left Walmart. Yeah, it's not even 9 in the morning, and I've already been to Walmart. I went to Walmart to get little dude his milks, or to try and find his milks, and to get him a birthday cake. He's so funny. He only likes Walmart cakes. He will ask you, is that from Walmart? If we're at a birthday party or a get together, whatever, and you get one of those cakes, you know, in the little tin thing, not the little plastic thing, he will straight up ask, is that from Walmart? He has a thing, and I know it's an autism thing too, but anyway, I went to Walmart this morning early. I had to go drop him off to school. I overslept. I didn't feel, I'm telling you guys, I was just off. Last night I was off. I wasn't hungry. I was feeling kind of funky. My sinuses were draining. So I took some sinus tabs and a muscle relaxer. And this morning my alarm went off and I hit snooze, and then I don't know what happened. So I woke up at 6:42 and little dude's bus rolls up at 6:51. So I'm like, well, guess I'm going to take my kiddo to school. Now the plan was I was going to shop and get stuff ready for his birthday for tomorrow anyway, but Walmart's not too far from his school. So I dropped him off, headed off to Walmart with the early birds. And let me tell you guys, let me go get my donuts first. Okay, goodness ensuing. I had to get myself a Coke as well. I've already sucked half of it down. I didn't realize how thirsty I was. I'm super hungry. Some people have coffee in the morning. I'm opting for a soda. It'll be my soda for the day. I told you guys I was cheating, going crazy on the soda intake. I squish my kolache. They look like this, but before I eat them, I gotta smash my bread. Anybody else? But anywho, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I was telling you guys that I was at Walmart. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you guys. You guys, get a little sunlight in this situation. Y'all know the cuckoos are out early in the morning? I don't know where they come from, where they're released from, but the kookaburras are out at Walmart in the morning, talking to themselves, just being odd, very peaceful. I've never been in the Walmart when it's that not crowded, but the few people that were in there were a little odd. Grumpy this early in the morning. Grumpy. Granted, it was older people, and that's probably when they like to go, so they don't have to be all up in the crowds, but they wake up grumpy, I guess, because I'm smiling and being my unnatural self, because I try and avoid the public as much as I can. I try and avoid anything that might potentially start a conversation. But why not smile at somebody, right? It's just kind of instinct, you know, when you catch somebody's eye, you smile. At least I do. Just grumpy. And then some loony bird in the clearance aisle was having a whole argument with himself. And not the first time. Yesterday, I went thrifting yesterday. I ended up having to go do some stuff in Oak Cliff in the hood, which is where my thrifts are at. Well, where Thrift Town and Thrift Mart are. I had to do some stuff over there regarding insurance and that kind of stuff. So I ended up going to the thrift store, and it was early as well. It was early. It wasn't even 11 o'clock when I was at the thrift store. And some loony bird at Thrift Mart is following me around trying to have conversations. And then when I'm being polite, I'm kind of conversating. But I really just want to zen out and be to myself, you know. I don't do that. And he noticed that I was kind of like blowing him off, and then he would like under his breath, oh fine, I guess some people just don't want to talk. Then he'd try and start conversations with somebody else, and if they didn't talk long enough to him or just completely ignored him, because you get the vibe off of people. Fine, can't even be nice to nobody, can't, just muttering to himself. And I was just like, oh gosh. And it took me a while to break free of this dude without having to leave the store, because I was almost tempted to leave the store. You see that fool? This is a whole parking lot, guys. There's a whole parking lot across the street from a school. And these idiots are just driving like it's a main thoroughfare. Sorry. Anywho. I'm going to Home Depot. I'm working on something, y'all. I'm trying to tighten up my kitchen drawers. They're old. I need some little screws to tighten the front. The front of one of my drawers is feeling a little wonky, feeling a little loose. And I looked on the inside, and it's just some little screws that I need to attach in there. But I don't know where the screw went. I don't know where the screws are. I looked in the drawer, I looked on the floor. I don't know where the screws are. But that explains why it's loose. Anyway, I need screws, and I don't have something that short and that small. So I took one of them, and I'm going to go to Home Depot and try and screw match. Try and match my screws. I'm sorry, code compliance for my city just pulled up. Y'all know I got issue. Why are people driving so fast in this friggin' parking lot? Oh, there's a utility truck. Why don't you go by my house, sir? How about that? Why don't you go by my house? Like you said you were supposed to. The water foreman was supposed to call me or come out to the property yesterday. Of course they didn't. Of course they didn't. But you got utilities and code compliance up here getting donuts. But y'all won't come check out my flooded sidewalk. But anyway, I have to go screw match at Home Depot. I have to go to Winco. And then I'm going to end up having to go to Walmart. That was how I started this off. I'm going to end up having to go back to Walmart. Thank goodness it's early. Because I went in there to try and find his milks and get him a birthday cake. That's what I was telling you. Because he only likes chocolate cake from Walmart. Walked out of the store without looking for the milk and forgot the cake. Because I hit the clearance aisle where the kookaburra was and found some good stuff. So I blame it on my low sugar and having been hungry. So now we have a little lawnmower, a little John Deere flying through the parking lot. I don't get it. I see the trash trucks are out. I forgot to put one bag of garbage on the curb. I'm sorry, guys. I'm everywhere. But went thrifting yesterday. Got a few little things to show y'all. Not real hardcore thrifting, but went thrifting. Got a few little things. Only hit the color tags and found some good stuff. Went to Walmart. Did I buy anything at Walmart? You might want to say, yeah, actually I did. I'll show you some clearance from Walmart in case you guys want to hit y'all's clearance, because they got a lot of good stuff. And then whatever I come across at Home Depot, I'm gonna try and be good at Home Depot. I'm gonna try and stay away from the gardening. You're right. Squish. Because it's too early. At Walmart, I was in the gardening center. Big surprise. And they had out their little cabbage and lettuce and stuff like that. Their little seedlings, and they were dead. It's still cold in the mornings. Like, we've been having 70 plus days here this week. It was 80 degrees yesterday. But the nights are still pretty chill. And their little seedlings died. They looked a mess. But I am curious to see, because I've been hearing that the prices for the starter plants on tomatoes and stuff like that has gone up this year. So I'm curious, because I was paying $5.97 for my tomato starters and all that. And I heard, now I don't know if these people were from Texas, but I heard that the plants are now $9.97. So that's gonna suck. But look around. Sneaky-peeky-loo. I love Home Depot. I'm such a tomboy. Love Home Depot. When you walk in there and you get that smell of lumber, woo! That does something to my tomboy soul. I love Home Depot and I love Lowe's. Love them. But I'm going to finish my squished kolache. Finish my little sody. And I got a glazed donut, but I don't think I want it. I might leave it for one of the boys. But, hopefully I'll make it out of this friggin' Speedway parking lot safely. But I'll see you guys at Home Depot. Look at this weird strawberry. What is going on here? Poor little thing. It's all malformed. I saw this little plant on a lot of Mother's Day posts. Look at that pretty little leaf. Looks like a caterpillar got to it. But that's just the way it naturally is. That is so pretty. But it's 20 bucks. I don't think so. I smelled it before I saw it. Sniff, sniff. This is salvia. It does really good in our zone. And it attracts lots of butterflies. It has kind of a nice smell, but kind of granny perfume too. But these are pretty. Oh my goodness, look at this beauty. It's just looking at me. It's just looking at me. Look at the tulips. Oh, the tulips are so beautiful. Look at the daisies. Oh my goodness. So pretty. These are called dianthus. They have a velvet look to them. It's so 70s Elvis Presley velvet painting on your living room wall vibe. They're a much deeper red in person. Deep burgundy, like a nice red wine. Oh, the lilies. The lilies are in bloom again. The lilies. Would you look at this? This is a hyacinth. I love hyacinths. Absolutely stunning. So pretty. These have a granny smell too. Very much a granny and church perfume scent. Candy tuft. Look at that. Those are really pretty. Do these smell? No, they don't have a scent. Oh, my happy place. Look at them ferns. Look at them ferns. Oh, mine are all dead. And look at these beautiful, bright, flourishing, awesome little things. I'm trying to hold out and see if mine will come back. I hope they do. These are beautiful. This is what Big Dude and I are going to need. He is going to buy me 2 of the metal galvanized beds with the draining holes on the bottom, because those are the ones I think are just so adorable. And we're going to have to buy a whole bunch of this stuff. But we're getting ready to do that just as soon as March 9th comes and goes. That's the estimated last frost here in our area. This plant is just stunning all around. The leaves are gorgeous. Look at this flower. They're showing pink. They're a crazy fuchsia. It's this beautiful, beautiful fuchsia. Look at the pansies. They're so pretty. Oh my goodness. Paracallis? I never heard of these, but look at that vibrancy. These are bigger. Is that the same flower? Yeah. Just those are different. These are kind of crusty around the edges, but that lavender center is beautiful. What are these? Kale? Some kind of lettuce? Ornamental kale pink. And then they have that one. There's the lantana. Our neighbors used to have a yard full of lantanas, and we'd pull their little heads and upset her so bad. I had no idea why it was so wrong, but now as a plant wannabe mommy, I get it. I'll cut a kid. I'm just kidding. I won't cut him, but I'll punch him in the throat. Come messing with my little flowers. They have all their roses out. Look at this beautiful lavender one. It's called a blue girl. Lots of roses. They have blueberries. Blueberries are supposed to do really well here in this zone. I wonder if I'd kill it. It's not too expensive. I just need to do some research. Raspberries. Gooseberry? What the heck is a gooseberry? I've heard of gooseberries. Ooh, look at them thorns. I've never eaten a gooseberry. Are they good? Anybody ever had a gooseberry? A jostaberry. Red currants. Here's healthier looking strawberry plants over yonder. Here are the seed potatoes, your asparagus and garlic, all your little starters. Here's a sweet tater starter. See, if you let these go in your pantry long enough, you can do this yourself with the purchase price of a bag. Elephant ear bulbs. I know elephant ears do well around here because we have some neighbors that have some, and they have them growing huge in shady areas, which I think is awesome. And we have clay soil, so if they do well in ground in our soil, in our subdivision, I'm tempted. But $14.98 a bulb, I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so irked. My car smells like weed. I closed the window to avoid the dope smoke from coming in here, and now I'm trapped in here with the funk. I don't care if you smoke dope. You've heard me say this before. I get the medicinal benefits of it, but dang, it stinks. I'm sure the medicine one don't smell as rank as this cheap mess people be buying. Because according to those that know, that rank skunk smelling one is cheap. If you were to get a dispensary one or a better quality one, it wouldn't stink like that. Anyway, just irks me. It friggin' irks me. And no matter where I go, I can't get rid or away from that friggin' smell. But anyway, I'm in the city over mine. I went to my Home Depot. They didn't have my screw. The teeny tiniest little screw in all of Home Depot, they didn't have. So I went online, and sure enough, unavailable in my location. But supposedly there was some in the town over. So I came over to the Home Depot over here. They didn't have them. I'm like, they sent me to Ace Hardware, and I'm like, you know what? It ain't that serious, okay? It ain't that serious. I'll just wait until the little front part of the drawer snaps off completely, then I'll worry about it. Until then, I'm just gonna use some wood glue. Yeah, I just gave up on the screws, but I did go around and look at their plants. They don't have any of their starter plants out, unlike Walmart, who kill their cabbage and stuff. They don't have any of their starters out. Lots of pretty flowers, and you know, y'all saw all that, but no fruit and veggie starters just yet, other than the berries. But I'm gonna go into Dollar Tree and get some tablecloths and stuff like that, And then next door is a Petco. And I'm actually looking for a cover for Finnegan's 5-gallon fish tank because his water is evaporating. And it's evaporating really, really fast now, especially since I put the little heater in it. And I was told that if you put a cover over the tank, that'll help slow that down. So I'm looking for a 5-gallon tank cover. Hopefully I can find one in here. But let's go snoop around. I'm at the Petco and they have Leaf Joy H2O mini plants. Little plants in water. They're pretty. That's lovely. So what little critters are in here today? I feel bad being here without my little dude because he loves these little things. Ew. Ew, this would be a perfect birthday gift for him. He loves rats. Ew. But I couldn't do that to them, even if they creep me out. I don't want a little rodent in a house with in a house with a cat. Okay, they are kind of cute. I mean, kinda. Oh, hello, little ferrets. Hello, little ferrets. Hi, pretty. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Oh, 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 little ferret. Oh, he wants to get out. Poor baby. Oop. Oh my. Hello, little guinea pig. Hello, little guinea piggy. Oh, I like these. These are adorable. These are cute. Little mice. Little mices. Little mices. I just don't understand how people can keep them as pets when you pay hundreds to have them eradicated from your home if you have them. Oh, look at that white crawdad. I know, it's shameful of me to think they're adorable and would love one as a pet when I get them. They look like highlighter markers. How pretty. It's Finding Nemo in real life. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Koi fish. Koi fish at Petco. Here's Finny's kinfolk. Wow. Oops, sorry, sweetie. Look at him. He's gorgeous. Oh, I almost got a red one. Look at that. Look at him. That's kind of sweet. Nice colors. Oh, he's a peppy little baby. He got some energies. Look at him. Do you want to come home, white face? Do you want to come home? Do you want to come with me? Oh, wow. Look at him. He's gorgeous. He's beautiful. Kind of snooty. Won't even say hello. Wow. Look at this blue and purple baby. Aww. Oh. Oh, hello, little baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Hello, little misty dinosaur. Ooh. That is the perfect side-eye if I've ever seen one. I see a slithering serpent back there. Well, he's sleeping. He's not slithering. He's a sleepy serpent. there's another one. Slumbering little snake. Sleepy, sleepy. So there's a hood, but that is too big, I think. Let's see. These are all too big. Too big. They have LED lights, but I don't need a light. I need a cover. And the smallest cover is 20 inches. What do I spy with my 4 little eyes? Let's go see. Oh, heck. I thought they had adoptable kitties here. I guess that's at PetSmart. Well, I wonder if I would go this route if I had a doggy. Reason I ask is because of the convenience factor. Because whenever I've had a dog, I cook for them. I boil chicken, I scramble eggs, I steam veggies, which is another reason why I don't want another doggy. I tend to really spoil the snot out of them. And the one time I tried cooked food for a cat, she was obese. So I stick to pet food in bags and cans for my kitties, but my doggies get spoiled. Oh, they do adoptions, but there are none up for adoption. I don't know much, but even I know it was too soon to put out lettuce and broccoli and stuff. Red romaine, all jacked up. They did it at this Walmart too. I'm at Walmart number 2. Look at that. Just jacked up. See, I'm glad I hadn't messed with my maters yet, because look at this. Went from freeze to dried. Freeze dried. The herbs are doing okay. Good to know rosemary can hang. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing. Yeah, so the herbs are doing okay. Yeah, but your maters and look at the broccoli. Look at that. Just sad. I got so happy when Walmart started carrying these, but just like every other store, they never have my honeydew. Super excited that I found his milks, not just one, but 2. I happened to walk by the Roblox gift card, so I'm going to grab him one. I found his laxative here. This is the cake he requested, okay? My Walmart did not have this size, and I needed something bigger to make sure everybody got cake tomorrow. This Walmart has 4 of them, but they were fresh by date today. It's on discount, but I hope it doesn't taste bad because this is the one he wanted. He loves this one. I asked the lady in the bakery when it was baked, and she gave me this whole explanation about how they come in frozen from a warehouse. So ain't no telling. Hopefully it's not dry and gross on the inside, because he really wants this one, and he's not asking for much of this year, so I wanted to be sure he got the cake he wanted. Ain't she pretty? Ain't she pretty? I went ahead and bought in the stand that I had outside that was a bird feeder. I took the little bowl out that I kept seed in, since I have bird feeders in my trees. And there is her new little home. Ain't she pretty? She's so pretty. Okay, so many hours later, I'm finally upstairs, and I'm going to show you guys what I picked up at Thrift Town and Thrift Mart yesterday on Thursday. So I showed you guys the shepherd hooks, right? And these were what was in that box. 2 shepherd hooks for $6, y'all. 2 tall shepherd hooks. That was such an amazing stinking deal, guys. It was in a box, in a bag, and I thought it was 1 shepherd hook. And the price on it was $12.12. And I was like, I don't know if all the pieces are there, because the box was kind of mushed and they had to put it in here just to make sure, I guess, to keep it together. And I wasn't sure if all the parts were in there, so I kind of dug a little squirrely hole and saw that the little instructions were still in there. So because yellow tags were 50% off, I know yellow, red and blue maybe were on sale, the 50, 25, and 75% off. But it was 50 off of this, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wing it. I mean, it felt like everything was in there, and even if some parts were missing, I knew the top was in there and I knew the bottom was in there, but if some of the poles were missing, maybe it wouldn't be as tall as I thought it was gonna be. It could be a little shorter for $6. That would be okay. So I went ahead and got it. And then this little beauty was also considered yellow tag because the crayon was yellow. So I got this for half off. Now, this little thing has this crackle finish. Can y'all see? And it's starting to flake. So I don't know if I need to run some glue on top of it, like that spray adhesive stuff. I don't know, because pieces are flaking off. This piece right here flaked off. So I just filled it in with a coordinating, as close to matching crayon. And if I hadn't told y'all probably couldn't tell, right? I mean, pretty darn good match. But I filled it in with crayon, and then I put some shiny tape over it so it would be shiny. Really? You're just gonna try and knock everything over, huh? Martincito's in. He followed me in. I had to go outside because I was parched and I hadn't brought the water in after the grocery run. And then I forgot to tell my big dude. And then it got late. And I refused to drink tap water because our tap water tastes like dirt and bleach mixed. And it's really, really gross. So when I went, don't get comfortable there because I have to show this. But I had to go outside, and I always make sure that little dude keeps an eye on me in case, you know, Jason or Michael Myers or aliens want to kidnap me. And y'all might be like, well, why didn't you just send him out, Mel, and get him? Because Slenderman might get him. So, no, I go, and he watches out and makes sure nothing happens. And if something does happen, you dial 911. But anyway, I saw all that to say that if y'all see wiggling or disturbances of some kind, it's Sir Fuzzball over here, kind of walking around trying to get comfortable. But anyways, this was 50% off of $1.41. Y'all know where this is going. And then if Sir Fuzz-a-Lot will allow me to move him, I want to show you a few articles of clothing that I purchased. That. Excuse me. Move. Muévete, corazón. Ándale. Move. Okay. I found this long, white, fluffy, what is this? Cardi. It's super, super long. Has pockets. Quite comfy. No. That is not. You have 5 beds in this house, including mine. Do not lay on these things. But it's just the simple duster, comfy, run in and out, which is all I do in life, is run in and out anywhere. little cardigan sweater thingamabob. So grab that. Oh, I'm sorry. And this was half off of $8.99. So 50% off of that. And then I found this thing. And because I saved 50% off of this cardi, 50% off of this little cross, and 50% off of those shepherd hooks, I almost made... What is going on? We're falling. Okay, sorry. I almost saved enough for this. And y'all know I really have to have loved it in order to have paid what I paid for it. But like I said, some of my discounts went towards it. It might not be to everybody's taste, but I love this. I have wanted something similar to this ever since I watched The Devil Wears Prada. Y'all know I like these little wraps and these little throws. These little thingies. But this one has the faux fur collar and the faux fur dingle balls. And then it has the faux fur lining on the pocket. It's just so stinking pretty. But I will tell you something. I am in a real hurry to get this particular thing in the wash, because I did a little try on for y'all prior to my sitting down and showing you, and I almost had a throw up moment with it. Okay, y'all will see, because I decided to leave it in. Only as a warning to anybody who thrifts, or anybody, well, if you thrift, you already know. I should have known better, but I hadn't gotten it ready for the laundry, so I hadn't checked the pockets. Okay, so if you're thinking about beginning to thrift, if you're here to see what's the big deal with thrifting, check pockets carefully. Could have been worse. Could have been something that poked me, but I'll let y'all see. But anyway, this beauty was $12.99. Yeah, it was $12.99, but I can't wait to wear it. It is so stinking pretty. But that is everything that I got at Thrift Mart, aside from snacks and stuff like that, that they're already in the kitchen or eaten. And then I went to Thrift Town, and at Thrift Town I found 2 articles of clothing that I could not resist. I have no immediate use for them, but the price was amazing. Now, they're polyester, 100% polyester. If y'all been with me a while, y'all know polyester gives me the heebie-jeebies. I do not like polyester. I love that you don't have to iron it, but I don't like the way it feels on the body. But maybe it's because I'm 50. I had to have this. It's a 2-piece. It has shoulder pads, y'all. It's a 2-piece dress with this little jacket on top of just your basic slip dress. I loved this. That little design, that little sewing, that pretty little pattern right here. I thought that was so pretty. Now it's navy blue. Is this showing navy blue? It's showing kind of black, but I thought it was really pretty. And you guys, it was only $5.49. I was like, okay. So I grabbed that, and it's still new from wherever it came from. It still has a tag on it. It doesn't have a price. I was curious who was selling it. But Omega Collection. Grab that. And then this one I thought was so pretty. Now, never, unless I go to the Just of the Piece and get married with this thing on, there is absolutely no reason to wear this unless I'm somebody's godmother. Or unless I'm invited to an all-white shindig. But I thought it was so stinking pretty. Another 2-piece by the same people. The same Omega brand. Can y'all see the embroidery on that? Is that embroidery? Look, isn't that pretty? And I love how the little jacket kind of flares out. I just thought it was so stinking pretty. Again, I have no need for anything like this. There's the little jacket and there's the rest of the dress, but it is so pretty. And $5.47 as well. Couldn't leave them behind. I couldn't. And if I can't use them, maybe somebody can borrow them. I don't know. But the only other 2 things I purchased there was this beautiful vintage brass bowl. I love brass. Has a sticker, Hosley International, solid brass. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So stinking pretty. It reminded me of an artichoke. And I paid a whopping $2.99 for it. So lovely. I don't know if I want to use it as a catch-all, as a fancy wrapped candy bowl, a planter. I don't know. I can't wait to buff it and shine it up. I think it's going to be stinking prettier than it already is. And then the only other thing, and this is absolutely for a plant, it's friggin' heavy. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous glass bowl. Somebody was selling it for $17.99. I can't tell if it's Ross or Burlington or Home Goods or who knows who. I can't really tell. But they were selling it for $17.99 and I paid $3.99. Can y'all see? Is it upside down? I paid $3.99 for this gorgeousness. And I can't wait to stick a plant in it. But that's everything, guys. I didn't get much. I was just kind of in and out because I was in the area. And I just didn't really need to be out there. But I mean, I didn't need to be out there for anything other than what I was out there for. But I couldn't resist stopping in. But that's everything. I'm going to insert the little show, the little try-on here. But why do you keep falling? What's going on? What is happening? Sorry, guys. But anywho, hope you guys had a great Friday. It's technically Saturday. It's almost Saturday. In about 20 minutes, it'll be Saturday. So I'll be wishing my little dude a happy birthday and then taking my butt to bed. I was going to try and watch Oppenheimer, but I ended up watching Fried Green Tomatoes, and then I ended up watching Secret Life of Bees, and I started watching Hope Floats, and I think I'm going to settle down to finish watching Hope Floats, and I might be too sleepy to watch Oppenheimer. That was the plan. I was going to come home and do that, but yeah, been watching movies and relaxing and on the sly, you know, wrapping gifts and getting all that ready. So I have a lot to do when I get up in the morning. Then we're going to head out for the afternoon and go to those two places I mentioned. Little dude wants to go for his birthday. We'll then grab some lunch somewhere, then come home for cake. And I told him that we would light the fire pit tomorrow. He's been wanting to be out there with the fire pit for so long, but it's been so cold and gross. So if they're up for it, I might do the TV outside. Movies under the stars again. That was fun. That was fun when we did that, when we watched some scary movies that day. I just took a TV out onto the patio and set up the patio chairs and a snack table of popcorn and all that. That was really fun. We had a good night that night. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do something like that, because the nights have been milder than they have been. So anywho, hope you guys had a great Friday. Why do I feel like I've already said that in part of this video? Because I'm just mishmashing, guys. I'm putting in a whole day's worth in one. But anywho, I hope you guys get some rest. I hope you guys feel great and fantastic. And I hope you guys wake up to a beautiful and wondermous Saturday. So until my next go around, I love y'all bunches. Bye. So here is this cozy cardi, little pockets. I love it. Okay, so I'm trying to do something that could bring in some extra income there. But no, not really. It has pockets in it, but at this point, there is something really disgusting in here. I knew immediately what it was, and I was gagging. It is a used tissue. And what appears to be a tablet of some kind, and upon Google inspection, I found out that it was anti-nausea medication for after chemo. That was sad. Now, this little dress looked prettier on the hanger. I'm looking like a seriously disgruntled mother-in-law or an angry auntie ready to tell you about yourself. It just looks like something a grumpy something or other would wear. But this little gem, I loved it. It was a little snugger than the blue one. Thankfully, the little jacket covers the sin that is my big monster. But you guys, with a bouquet, I am ready to go get wed. Well, a bouquet that doesn't fall apart. But dun 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 dun.